Max Fosh's content always slaps. We've seen a lot of his throwback popular videos, but today we're actually watching his most recent video yet. Today we have Max Fosh breaking into the World Cup of hide and seek. I honestly didn't even know that was a thing, but it feels like Max Fosh definitely knows how to break into things, so hopefully he has some success in today's video. And if you enjoy hanging out here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Blue Crew. Now let's go see how Max Fosh gets it done.
This is the Red Bull Hide and Seek World Championships. It's the largest game of hide and seek in the world.
Wait a minute,
Taking place at the Red Bull Ring in Austria, it has a $10,000 prize, and only one person can win. And that person is going to be me.
Easy peasy.
But as usual, simply winning won't be enough. I have to win so massively, so audaciously, so unbelievably that I will be declared the undisputed greatest hide and seeker of all time.
Hide and seek doesn't just start when you say it starts.
This is the story of lies, deceit,
I'm ready.
Let's go.
and ridiculous disguises as I attempt the most controversial win in hide and seek history. But will I be discovered? Will I be disqualified? And how will they react when they find out what I've been up to?
I have been invited to the Red Bull Hide and Seek Champs. I want to win. So I have come up with a cunning plan. My cunning plan is I'm going to pull out of the event so nobody is looking for me. I am then going to break back in. And once in, I'm going to be wearing 3 increasingly outrageous disguises so I can hide.
I'm a little sad off the rip because I have a feeling that they're not gonna let him win because he said he was out, you know what I mean? But maybe not, maybe they'll respect the move.
In plain sight. I have one big challenge in all of this. The Seeker is my friend Lachlan. So there's a good chance that he might recognize me even in a disguise. But if he doesn't, it will make me the greatest hide and seeker in living memory. So first things first, I need to call in sick to hide and seek.
So I jumped on a plane to the event, but as soon as I landed, our man on the inside told me I might have a problem.
I think Lockie will be stuff.
You think COVID and a call is going to be Jesus?
Yeah.
We've just spoken to his team, because initially I was about to call him and say that I've got COVID, but apparently that's going to be too bait, because his team has said that other people who are taking part in the hide and seek have told him that I'm going to mess with him.
Oh no.
This kind of stuff Max does. So whoever that was, snitches get stitches.
So with the clock counting down to the start of the day, we had to come up with a new excuse.
Why you gotta out him like that?
Quickly.
No, that's shit. Because he'd be like, bro. And that's what I would say. Because he's, well, I don't say bro. I've got an audition.
To be fair, say you've got an audition for a big film.
I'm nervous for him.
Yo, Max, what's up?
Hey buddy, how you doing? I am on the way to the airport and I got an email saying that I've got a audition tomorrow morning for this show that I've been auditioning for. If I drop out, will you hate me?
No, we can probably work something out if it's a big deal.
Yeah, I've been trying for this gig for a while and they've suddenly given me a call back and it's only tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'll chat to him.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I would love to be there. I'll still try and make it work, but I'll let you know. Okay, speak to you in a bit. Bye. I don't know why I told him I might be able to make it.
Yeah, I don't know why he switched that up.
To tell him I couldn't do something.
Dude, literally, he was lying so well. Like, believable, all the things. And then at the end, he goes like, oh, I might be able to make it. No, bro, you gotta say no.
But I'm on the way to do it.
So close.
At least he now doesn't think I'm coming. Let's make sure I win this hide and seek.
Now that no one was looking for me, the fun could truly begin. I had planned 3 audacious disguises that would get me face to face with Lachlan. First up,
so good.
I would be going undercover and serving him his dinner. The night before the hide and seek was due to start, all cast and crew would be gathering for a big meal, and I managed to get myself a job in the kitchen as a waiter. So would Lachlan and the guys notice if their good friend Max was the one serving them their food? Well, that all depends on Amy.
This is Amy. Hello.
Hello.
Amy's going to be applying some prosthetics.
So the first step is going to be blocking out your eyebrows. We'll go on with the cheekbones.
This whole process would
Okay.
take over 2 hours,
Has much changed?
which gave me the perfect opportunity
Oh
to
my
get to know
God.
Amy.
So what's your favourite book?
I'm actually dyslexic, so I can't
Right.
read.
Oh no.
What's your favourite film?
Um,
Do we have a wig?
no, I'm thinking about just trying to get rid of the receding hairline. Yeah.
After that exchange, I decided to let Amy crack
What?
on, and I was slowly
That's
becoming
awkward.
a completely new man.
You look like this grotesque man.
So, ladies and
my
gentlemen,
God.
please meet Hans. With the transformation complete, it was time to head to Lachlan's hotel.
Hello, I am your waiter this evening. He's currently in the hotel lobby.
my
I'm going to sit in
God.
the car until I get the all clear from his
He does
team.
look quite
Help
different.
him get
Do
into
you know
the
what?
hotel.
Yes, we'll go on the side because also the other ones they are already like in the lobby bar restaurant. In the bar, yeah.
Fine.
Secretly inside, I needed to change into my uniform, but there was just one rather tight issue.
I've got a big problem. The trousers are tiny.
As you can see, I'm slightly
Oh
struggling
my
to hide
God.
my identity.
This is so small.
Luckily, it's much easier to hide your digital identity with Incogni, the sponsor of today's video.
Ooh,
So, what is
okay, what we
Incogni?
got?
Well, it's a service that gets your information removed from data broker sites. The good news is,
That actually is nice.
waste. The bad news is, they're incredibly short. Basically, what happens is that companies quietly collect your information and sell it to advertisers,
do.
insurance, and, God knows who else. They can
Yup.
see data such as your address, your financial information, and even your shopping habits. For example, they'd be
Yup.
able to see all of the outrageous prosthetics I bought for this video. Incogni takes about 30 seconds to set up. You just sign up, they contact data brokers for you, and your information starts disappearing from their databases. They'll also
That's
handle
not
any
bad, dude.
objections on your behalf. Yeah, they've got that sorted.
I did not know things like this existed in Incogni, and I'm sure there's other similar. It's actually dope because I've always hated that. I'm just like, is there just nothing you can do now that the internet is in the place it's at? Like your shit's just out there for data brokers. All these, I get mail of like the dumbest things where I'm just like, how did this company even get my address, bro?
Using Incogni reduces
know?
the risk of identity theft and also minimizes spam and any cold calls you'll get.
Oh,
They
and
even have a
calls?
custom removals feature, so if you find your data on some website, just give Incogni the link that is sharing your information and just watch it disappear. Poof. So basically,
Okay,
hiding from data
Incogni.
brokers is much easier than hiding from Lachlan. Less moustaches as well. Take your personal data back with Incogni. Use the code MAXFOSH in the link below to get 60% off an annual plan.
I'm off to go and get the Elmer's
I actually might use that shit, bro.
Lachlan and the other seekers were starting on their drinks just as Hans entered to serve up some starters. The game had officially begun. A full 24 hours before the other
No
players had
way.
even thought about their hiding places, I was already hiding in plain sight. I made my way round the room, dutifully waiting tables.
Wasser mit gas?
But despite being inches away from Lockie for an entire dinner service, he had absolutely no idea. And even
does
with
look
my
quite
wardrobe
different.
malfunctions, he was doing a pretty terrible job of spotting me. So I decided to give him one last punt at catching me
Let's go. Serve Lachlan.
by actually serving food to him directly. But
Oh
was
my
I flying
God.
too close to the sun? Surely he'd notice if his buddy, who wasn't even supposed to be in the country, was 10 centimeters away from his face. No, not a
Nothing.
clue. I'd call that disguise officially a success. And I was one step closer to becoming the greatest hide-and-seeker ever.
Too easy.
Let's go.
Mission accomplished. Tomorrow, we go again, but this time, more daring. As the sun
Yes.
rose
I
on
mean,
the
that was
day of the
pretty
game,
daring.
I was
He
up
was in
bright
his
and early,
freaking
ready for
face.
my second encounter with Mr. Lachlan.
Good morning, or should I say, guten Morgen.
And today, I'd managed to bag myself yet another job.
I am going to collect Lachlan in a chauffeured car and take him to set.
That's right. While the other players were wasting time having breakfast, I was already on day
No.
2 of hiding, this time as a taxi driver. And I'd set a rule for myself that with each new encounter with Lachlan, I would be easier and easier to spot. So this time, with simply a mask and sunglasses, meet Olaf.
It's
There's
very
no
obviously not, isn't
fucking way.
These signs here to make it seem like it's a real taxi.
Away we
Dude.
go. Beautiful day to be Olaf. Hello. Guten.
I'm being 100% serious now. Like, how would he not tell? I know he's not thinking about Max at all, but like, That looks like Max, because he didn't do anything but shades and a hat.
Morgan. I arrived at Lachlan's
Oh
hotel
my
just in
God.
time for him and Billy the Mole's arrival. And like any good taxi driver, I thought I'd make some small talk.
You're racing cars today?
Yes.
Another racer.
Lachlan was just centimetres behind me, but miraculously, he hadn't recognised me. All I needed to do was to drive him to set without arousing suspicion. But I couldn't quite resist having a little fun with him.
Yeah, go left.
Straight okay.
It's on the left there.
Yeah, left and right. It's a nightmare.
Lockie didn't look best pleased with me, but thankfully my disguise was holding up, and he still had no idea that I was his
I wonder
driver.
how he
And having
filmed this.
fulfilled my obligations, we arrived on set.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Disguise number 2
my
was a success.
God.
Woo!
I just want to, I feel like obligated almost to crack a joke about how Lachlan is just terrible at finding imposters between Among Us and now this. Bro, just, he's not there.
Cannot
He's not
believe that
seeing it.
worked. With that shit Austrian accent.
Moving on to number 3.
I went and dropped off Lockie about 2 hours ago. I've come back to the hotel for my final disguise, which
Okay.
is...
A mole. Painted it this morning so it's
That's
nice
it.
and fresh.
It looks like I have half a Maltese or something.
It does.
That's
I can
huge.
stick a hair on it too.
No.
I've got some black nail varnish as well.
And do you want dodgy tea?
No.
Not the
After a few
hair.
final touches, disguise number 3 was complete.
I just genuinely think he'll clock it.
So, meet Milo.
Let's work as a cameraman for the day. Great. You can't tell it's me at all.
Today's mission would be the most dangerous of them all, as not only was my disguise the most obvious, Milo has managed to bag himself a gig as a behind-the-scenes cameraman for the day.
Oh, I can literally see him.
This was the most daring disguise yet, as
Yes.
previously, Lockie had always had his back to me, but today, he would be looking right at me.
Hi, Lockie. He's right behind me.
If he doesn't see it,
Just making sure I get the
I just
shots
can't.
of him.
We made our way to the starting line, and I was so close I could smell him.
Well done, mate. Thanks so much for the invite.
I was even close enough to join in on his happy birthday song.
Happy birthday, dear Lachlan. It's not the only birthday surprise he's going to be getting today.
I've invited all these YouTubers to play hide and seek in one of the world's best F1 tracks. But first, you guys can get home. Turn around with me.
We don't all need cars, however.
But before long, it was time for the countdown to begin. Finally, my competitors had joined in on the race. With the rest of the hiders heading
Let's
as far away as
go.
possible, I had a better strategy.
plain sight, baby.
by. Should have lunch.
Smart man.
Would somebody hide at the end of a tunnel?
So today we have chicken and mashed potatoes, roasted
lovely.
vegetables, and some sort of delicious sauce.
There's not many places to
Delightful.
hide. They're quite obvious.
Right here.
I know someone is here.
Whilst I was enjoying my time in the control room, that's not what the greatest hide-and-seeker of all time would do. So I hit the track to get back up close and personal to Lachlan.
Oh my god.
And on the way, passing on my commiserations to a couple of losers.
Lucky guys. Ooh,
Unlucky, guys.
After 24 hours of living as the Invisible Man, the power was getting to my head.
I'm getting too cocky.
But I was about to eat my words, as while my guard was down, Lachlan suddenly emerged from the bushes.
No!
Mere meters away from me.
Are you actually serious?
Oh my god.
All I'm doing is just playing with GoPro mounts.
And all I could do was desperately fumble with the camera gear.
He's right behind me.
Oh
Just one of the
my
crew.
god.
Actually, I'm just helping the crew out with the GoPros at the moment.
Between the last Sidemen Sunday yesterday with the hide and seek hiding in plain sight as one of the crew members and now him obviously hiding in plain sight, it's the move. What else is there to say? You gotta do it, bro.
Bye.
Crisis averted. After that close shave, it was time to head back to base, but before long, I heard on the crew radio that the final hider had been found.
So it's
Oh,
finished,
shit.
and they're about to go to the podium. I need to now reveal that actually I am the winner.
Oh
And after
my
one final close
God.
shave with some passing players,
Cool, that's all the creators.
it was time to see if my hard work would pay off.
Congratulations on winning the Red F1 hide and seek.
They can revel in
Thanks,
victory,
spoiler
but it'll be
alert.
short-lived. As it was finally time for me to reveal my big secret.
Wait 1 second! Lockie, you invited me on this shoot, and 24 hours ago I said I couldn't make it.
Oh my god.
And for the last 24 hours, I have been with you every step of the way. I served all of you food last night. This morning, I drove you to the track. I was your taxi driver, and I have been a member of the crew all day. You didn't say when the hide and seek started, so I think that I have won hide and seek. This was last night. That is me in full prosthetics.
Oh.
This morning in the cab.
No, I actually saw the farm. I actually saw that farm.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, I
along.
was gonna say.
The roll, right?
Yeah. I got the roll. I won.
Dude, that's funny that he did see the phone because that was the only thing where I was like, he might get caught earlier. Dude, Max Fosh is so good at these things. I love the editing style of his videos. It's very fast-paced, but he's just the GOAT. He knows exactly how to sneak into things, stay undercover. We've seen him do it time and time again. I love that Lockie and Laser were in this one. They were only briefly in it, but it was really funny that Lockie was the one who basically got trolled. Thank you guys for watching another Max Fosh video with me. I hope you had fun. Subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys soon.